What's good, y'all? It's Kudo Crazy, and today I'll be going over the best Ninja Storm characters after patch 1.40. So, if your character got nerfed and you've been struggling, hey, look, you at the right place. You at the right place. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off with Shisui, he was buffed in the most recent patch. He was already one of the fastest characters in the game. His Halo Dance Jutsu, the one with the little fire flames, it doesn't take much chakra if you only use one or two, and it's really good because you can move around. Like after you do one, you can move, do another, and it doesn't take much chakra at all. His flash double is very quick and it has good recovery speed, and it's also good for continuing combos. His throw was the most noticeable buff about him in the most recent patch. It used to just knock him to the ground after his throw, but now it launches you into the air so you can chain it into longer combos. Shisui teleports a lot in his attacks, so a lot of times you can get away with just kind of button mashing, and he also kind of dodges a lot of supports because of his teleportation. He also teleports to his opponent during his ultimate attack, so you could do it from anywhere on the map. Asuma is actually one of the more underrated characters in the game. His burning ash jutsu covers a good portion of the screen and does pretty decent damage, but I think his best jutsu is a chakra blade. It hits you 4 times and can be cancelled, or you can dash out of it. Asuma is a very fast basic attack and has very good hit priority from short range. He also has a pretty short range throw, but they stumble for so long it gives you plenty of time to extend your combo, grab loop, do anything you want with it. Minato is very fast, if not the fastest character in the game. His transportation technique has good range and can be cancelled. It can also hit downed opponents if they hit a wall. It doesn't seem to work if they land in the open area. He has a very fast Rasengan and it can be charged to do a little bit more damage, but honestly it's better to just do the normal Rasengan. Minato has a long range throw which can chain into multiple combos or grab loops, anything you could think of really, but the damage of the throw was nerfed in the most recent patch. He also teleports a lot in his basic attacks and is very quick, so he has good hit priority from up close. Jigen has 2 very solid jutsus. His Jumbo Box Heaven, which spawns in this giant cube from above and can be pretty hard to dodge if you're not expecting it. Then he has a Sukona Bikana, whatever, the rapid fire jutsu, that it has very good range and it teleports him backwards. It makes it very hard to hit him while doing it. It can also be charged up to teleport him directly to your opponent. Oh, and this thing still hits you even if you're on the ground. He has good range on his basic attacks and a very quick throw which you can continue your combo from. But the throw is very easy to miss if you don't time it right, so keep that in mind. Tobirama is a very solid zoner. His water dragon jutsu goes full screen and can be cancelled. His water wall jutsu can also be cancelled, but you have to do it up close and it's better used for defense or kind of like a smoke screen. This jutsu can also pick up a down opponent off the ground to continue his combos. Tobirama's throw teleports you directly to the opponent, and it can then be chained into his water wall, his regular air combo, a grab loop. There's so much you can do with it. Supporting Kage Sasuke is probably the most versatile version of him. He can zone with his Dragon Flame jutsu, create a barrier if you charge up that same jutsu, and can teleport you by switching places using his Heavenly Hand power. This will catch many people off guard and forces your opponent to use his guard or their subs to avoid getting hit. Sasuke's throw is pretty simple and has decent range. You can chain combos from it in a lot of different ways. He also has very good range on his basic attacks and moves around a lot during his combos, which is really helpful for knocking supports out the way. Although Hanzo has been nerfed multiple times since the start of the game, he's still by far one of the best characters to use. His explosive circle jutsu is decent for zoning, can pick your opponent up off the ground, and can be cancelled so you don't get hit while using it. His summoning jutsu used to be a very annoying bailout before it got nerfed recently, but it's still pretty useful to use during a combo to poison your opponent or get supports away. Hanzo has very good combo freedom and one of the best item sets in the game to help with that. His throw has good range and can be chained in multiple ways. His poison tag, summoning jutsu, and ultimate jutsu all do poison damage. So it's like you're basically always taking damage while fighting someone using Hanzo. Barry on Naruto has been a very popular and dominant character since the start of the game. His tail beast cannon is great for zoning and gives you a few seconds of immunity that also hits your opponent if they run into you. His massive Rasengan can be done in the air or on the ground and is great for guard pressure or continuing combos. His basic attacks are very fast with good range, and the little spinning thing he does also hits opponents if they were to sub and walk into it. His throw is pretty quick and has very good vertical range and launches your opponent into the air, which you can continue your combo from. Now, Naruto also teleports so much during his air combo, it makes it extremely hard to counter. Overall, I do think he is the most versatile character on this list. Ishhiki is probably one of the more annoying characters to go up against. His earth splitting kick teleports you into the air and breaks the ground. Even if you dodge the kick, you can still take damage from the ground he destroys, which doesn't really make sense in my opinion. His Karmic Flames is a pretty large fireball, which is decent for zoning. Before the most recent patch, his throw was the most annoying part about this character, but they nerfed the speed of the throw, which makes it a lot easier to dodge now. Regardless, it still has good range and tracking and is able to chain combos and grab loops. His basic attacks also have solid range and good hit priority. Karma Progression Kawaki, or Kawashiki, was just released as a DLC in the new update. And I ain't gonna lie, his bag's so deep, it feel like I'm watching Kyrie on the Cavs in the 2016 finals or something.
Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good! Kyrie Irving from downtown!
But if you know, you know. But Kawaki, he can zone with his Soaring Flame Bullet Jutsu, can teleport directly above you if you charge up his Sukuna Bakona Jutsu, which also picks opponents up off the ground, and he can summon rods up from the ground that defends you from attacks, has a very large area of attack, and launches your opponent in the air. Kawaki's basic attacks are extremely fast and has very good range. His throw can be used anywhere on the map, can obviously be chained into anything you want to do, and can sometimes still connect even if he gets hit. His air combo is just broken because he shoots a blast that covers up basically half the screen and hits everything in its vicinity. It stands your opponent up for so long, you can literally land on the ground and do an ultimate before they even finish falling. So yeah, I mean, this will probably get nerfed, but even then, I'm willing to bet Kawaki will be the best character in this game for a very long time. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. If this video does well, I do plan on making a video on the best supports in the game, and you know, hopefully that blows up so people can see that there's more than 2 supports in the game, and hopefully I could maybe inspire people to change the meta up a little bit, you know, hopefully. But oh, man can only dream. But yeah, man, like always, I love you all, always and forever, and I'll see y'all in the next one.
I'll make a video right now. Are you proud of me? Yes. Good job, bro. I'm gonna go watch that shit, subscribe, and actually I might subscribe, but I'll go like that shit and comment, bro.